It's October 29th, 2025. I am at Joel Pearl, and it's time to get in the weeds. TheJoelPearl.com on Blue Sky. Sometimes I forget, but I'm here, and I got it. A wonderful Wednesday. It's sunny. It's nice. The Blue Jays are coming home in a couple of days to finish the MLB season for the first time ever in Canada. Hopefully with a W, but we got to get through LA first tonight. See what goes on. A beautiful day indeed. Jeremy Lambert is here. He had a wonderful night at Nationwide Arena. He survived, but he's here. How you doing, buddy?
Allegedly survived. My head hurts. My legs hurt. My ears hurt. I got some sleep. I don't think I fell asleep till like 2:30, 3 o'clock. Wife let me sleep in, fortunately, and because she knew I was just gonna be washed in the morning. But yeah, I'm here. I listened to the Playboy Cardi, the antagonist tour. Everybody is what this is called. The antagonist tour. They antagonized my ears last night. That is for certain. Yeah, crazy. Concert was so good. Jeremy was posting articles. The kids snitched on me.
Did they really?
Yeah, I'm over here like. There was like 40 minutes of downtime between Ken Carson and Playboy Cardi. And like the Wi-Fi was actually pretty good in the arena. I got to give him credit. Even like the public Wi-Fi was good. And I got pretty good service as well. And during the downtime, you think that was going to be pretty bad because like everybody's on their phone and everything. But I saw like there was some Dynamite matches announced, and the GOAT Andrew Thompson was covering
NXT.
NXT. Yeah, thank you. I forgot what was actually happening. Yeah, he was covering NXT, and so I was like, let me knock out these NXT matches real quick. It doesn't take me that long. So yeah, I'm on my phone doing it, and the kid's like, he's like, "Are you working?" I was like, "Yeah, I can get stuff done really quickly. I'm really good at my job, so I can get it done quickly." And so they lean back, and then it's like takes a photo of my phone, me on my phone working, and sends it to his beautiful mother, my lovely wife, and is just like, "Jeremy's working," and she's like, "Oh, of course he is. Like, why? This dude." He can't just go to the concert and enjoy the concert and, have, like, I don't do well with downtime. I just don't. Like, if there's something to be done, especially if it's like work related, I'm like, I can get this done very quickly. So yeah, even during the concert, I was doing an article. Yeah, but the kid snitched on me. He's been snitching on me since like I met him. I stole his mother's robe one time, and I was just wearing it because I was cold. It takes a photo. She's at work. Like, Jeremy stole your robe. Like, what are we doing here? Why are you snitching on me, kid? Come on now.
You got to disable the camera function on his phone because it sounds like he's catching you in the act. He's getting you in 4K, 8K, whatever you want to say, and he's just sending it off to the world.
The thing is like, I mean, my wife did post a photo on Twitter, and I retweeted it and everything, which is fine. I did not care. I don't. It's not that I don't have shame, but it's like I think it's funny that this stuff happens. But yeah, you can see me working from the concert if you go to my Twitter. I was caught, and yeah, I don't need to disable his phone because he's still on my side. Like, he'll always take my side still against my wife. So
just the camera. It's just the camera. Everything else can be fully functional. But that camera, it sounds like it's the bane of your existence, and you should take care of it.
Nah, like it's fine. Like he's a good kid, and it's just very funny. It was very funny. But yeah, he snitched on me, and the wife was like, "You got to beat him up now." I was like, "Oh man, he can actually take me." Oh, that's sad.
Suddenly, that play rough with your kids video is taking a life of its own.
Yeah, no, it doesn't work as they get older. I mean, we kind of talked about it in that video. It's like, yeah, it doesn't work as they get older. Like when they're young and everything, like you can. I got 12 of them. There's still some tiny ones out there that I can toss around, but there's also some bigger ones that I can't do much with anymore. So. It's unfortunate. I will have a full review of the Playboy Cardi concert. I got a lot to say. Jeremy Lambert shoots on Playboy Cardi. That might not be good because And
Definitely not.
he's got
Yeah.
a legal history that doesn't bode well for him.
Maybe some misunderstandings in the
Yeah,
language.
yeah. I'll review the Playboy Cardi concert in like 10 minutes or so after we finish up these intros.
While you're doing these intros, I'd say go ahead and leave a thumbs up on the video. If you haven't yet, what's wrong with you? Start doing it now. Do it before the show starts so you get it out of the way. Then I don't have to say it as many times. Say it like 3 times in a show. Who am I kidding? And also, if you haven't already subscribed to the channel, this channel is what you want in your wrestling talk. We have videos that pop off, including one that we'll talk about in a minute. Oh yeah, man! And then
Hell, did it? Hell yeah!
We'll get there in a second. Donate a super chat any amount. Get your question or statement read on the air. We appreciate it. Supports the creators here because God knows we need all the help we can get because we're dying out here in these comments. My God. I don't know why. Maybe it's because it was a 3.5 minute clip, but that Booker T comments. Maybe because I used the word egregious and people had to look it up before they clicked the video to wonder if they were angry or not.
Wow.
And then the thumbnail just says it keeps getting worse. Yeah, the clip from the Booker T Halloween Havoc commentary has been taking off, and this is one of the videos, so it's not one of the. So it's successful because it's the video and not the short. Right. Shorts we're used to it. Those things will get up in the thousands and blah blah blah, and they'll build from there. It's wonderful. This one, for some reason, started getting around. I don't know how, why, or where. Yeah. But good Lord, some of the comments. Y'all are asses, man. I know
they're good. They should be.
No, there's
are they really bad?
Let's put it like this. Some of y'all are children and you're homophobic assholes.
Okay.
So just maybe put it away. If you think you need to say that, you're just getting blocked on the channel. But that's par for the course. And then some of the stuff is like, listen, if people take offense to it and they make a good joke out of it, fine with it. I'm gonna laugh and I'm gonna be like, all right, I don't agree, but whatever. And some people were like, one comment was actually really interesting where the poster said, I'm visually impaired, so I rely on commentary a lot, and because of that, Booker T really turns me off from watching NXT. And then there was a longer form version of that. But I really respect comments like that because it really does add to the discourse that we're actually having here. And that's just like the quality of the commentary and come at it from different angles. Like Jeremy likes it because it's chaotic and because Jeremy is a troll at best. I like it.
What the hell?
I like it because I actually don't. And I think it's awful. And some people are like, oh, you have no hood friends. I was like, what does hood friends have to do with? I mean, sure. but like,
Kimmy's your friend.
Like I was trying to if you're trying to say I have no black friends, like that's not true. What are we trying to get at here? No hood friends. Like, and then some of the people replying to it, I was like, we got to shut this down. But anyway, point of this is some of these videos are a lot of fun to make, but sometimes y'all got to take it easy in the comments. But I know you won't because it's YouTube and people are just ridiculous. Day of the dead, day of the dead. Oh yeah, just end it now. He was actually better last night on commentary, maybe because he knew that you weren't going to be watching. So he was like, oh, I'll tone it down.
That's unfortunate. He should have turned it up since it was only you of the two of us watching. That's unfortunate that he toned it down. And when we started doing these clips not too long ago, I was just like, let's just clip everything. Like some of it's wrestling related, some of it's not. And let's give people an idea of what this show actually is. And obviously the wrestling videos do better than the non-wrestling videos, but it hopefully entertains somebody, and you never know what's gonna pop off and what's not. I don't get upset when it's oh, that video only did 10 views. That's unfortunate. And I'm not taking it big of oh, this video did 700 views. All right, cool. Let's just be consistent with it and continue to do what we do. It's very funny that the Booker T video did so well, though. He rules.
I'm like, why didn't the Tyler Breeze one take off this quickly? It might.
Interviews are weird. Interviews are weird. The Breeze one seems to be doing okay, so that's fine. But
it helps that from the back end, we are putting a lot of emphasis on having done the interview. Another thing is Breeze doesn't do a lot of outside interviews. He's done Gabby AF, and he obviously does his own stuff when he's doing up, down content, but he doesn't do a lot of just like shooting it with random guys or girls he doesn't know. So we were again very appreciative to Smash Wrestling and to Steve for helping us set that up. And he said like it was really easy to do, and like he obviously wanted to be here. He had a wonderful chat with us. So no, it was a great time chatting with Breeze. I do hope more people go out and seek that interview. It's a great half-hour chat with them. It's fun.
I saw my pal Danny, big Mercedes fan. Danny, he clipped the what would Tyler do question and answer there, and I appreciate that. Anytime like people like not us clip our stuff and it's like, hey, look at this answer. It's like, oh, that's interesting. And like I didn't think like anybody would clip it or whatever, but I'm also like, yeah, that's a good question to ask because Bailey and Mercedes fan bases are top tier, to use a complimentary word. So I was like, yeah, this might get around a little bit. So I appreciated that Danny clipped it, and we have articles coming from stuff. I'm gonna do some shorts. I didn't have much time yesterday to get that stuff out there because after the show I left like an hour and a half. After the show, I had to leave for the concert, and then I could do some work from my phone. I could not clip and do shorts and stuff from my phone. The Wi-Fi wasn't quite that good at the arena, and I didn't have access to all that stuff on my phone, so I couldn't quite do that kind of stuff. But I'll catch up today and this weekend with everything.
I was expecting you to pull up CapCut on your phone and just like go to town while you had all this downtime.
I don't have CapCut on my phone. Like there's the YouTube like Shorts creator that you can like use like the in-app creator, but I don't think it's very good. At least it wasn't a couple years ago when I was kind of doing shorts. It wasn't very good, so I didn't use it too much. Like I've gotten pretty good at using CapCut on my computer and like getting shorts out pretty quickly. I mean, again, I had like an hour and a half before I had to leave for the concert, and I was able to do a couple articles, a clip, and a couple of shorts on top of like eating lunch, eating dessert, and a shower and everything. So I was still able to.
Cowards, what are you doing?
I mean, sure, but I was able to get a lot done in that hour and a half. So yeah, I've gotten pretty good at like creating the shorts from CapCut, at least on my computer. I've never tried it on my phone, and I wasn't gonna try to screw with it because I didn't have like the videos on my phone anime.
True,
so
those
I didn't know.
Big.
Yeah, it's a large file, so I wasn't gonna house that on my phone. Articles I can knock out. I've been doing articles on my phone for years now. Like that's very simple stuff for me.
Yeah, it's just type it out on notes and then hyperlink it to the website.
Nah, I type it in the editor because WordPress at least does an autosave. Now previously our past backend had no autosave feature, and it was very buggy. The mobile there's no app or anything, but like the mobile site was so I would lose so many articles. So yeah, I had to type those on notes. But WordPress at least has an autosave to where if I lose it because the Wi-Fi the service is bad, it'll at least still be saved. Because that happened last night. Is I got basically done with it, and then for some reason like I couldn't click publish, but it auto saved to where I only had to like fill in the SEO again. Like, all right, that's fine. So yeah, WordPress is very simple to use mobile wise. Like it's pretty intuitive. So it doesn't take me long to do these articles.
I do appreciate that CapCut has cut down my rendering from like it's down to a third of what it was when I was using my last editor. It's ridiculous. It shouldn't be that way, but for some reason, rendering in Vegas will take will take longer and produce the same quality cut, but for some reason CapCut renders are like instantaneous. It's so frustrating, but it works.
Yeah, CapCut's like good. Like I pay for the whatever because
hold on before you praise them. Sponsor us, CapCut.
Oh, sure. Yeah. No, I pay for whatever because I like the auto captions that it does, especially for the shorts, because like you gotta have like the captions on there. So I do like the auto captions on it, and yeah, I've gotten pretty good at it. So I'll do some more today at some point if I don't take a nap after this show.
Don't take a nap; it's worthless. They might drop another WrestleMania chip.
I saw that. That sucked.
It sucked, and you know what?
Our idea was so much better.
So much better. It was exactly what we expected. Where they walk
Yeah.
into the poker room, the only thing that didn't happen was Triple H wasn't the dealer. Instead, he was the narrator going through and like at one point. Oh, this is my favorite. Somebody thought this was a good idea. He stands next to Paul Heyman, and Paul has this like his Paul Heyman style approach where he's his stance is like this, where he's got his hands out and he's doing, I don't know, I can't even explain it. It's like sexy girl to the side, but it's Paul Heyman, so he's interested. And all of a sudden Paul Levesque starts doing it too next to him, and I'm like, why are you mimicking Paul Heyman's hands like in his stance? It's just not good. It wasn't good. And then I saw a lot of people saying like, "Oh, you should have the women should be involved. Women should be involved." 100%. No one is going to. Well, I shouldn't say no one's going to debate that because people are weird on the internet and they clearly
Women are banned from casinos, is what they're trying to tell you.
It's like it's just a whole bunch of middle-aged white guys playing poker, and I was like,
checks out.
Yeah, you're right. It is. It's exactly what they did. They had absolutely no. They had Roman Reigns was the only man of any color, and there were no women, and it's like, and then the conversations turned to like, Rhea Ripley's a bigger draw than Brock Lesnar. Like, yeah, right now, I would argue that in many ways she is, and to a lot of people. So she is to a lot of people. I don't want anyone to misconstrue what I just said. I also was of the belief that if you keep saying that the women deserve a highlighted video too, you're going to get one, and you're not going to like it when it's Stephanie McMahon hosting a wine sangria night while they play craps so that they can get photos and videos of the women leaning over the table throwing dice so that you can get those pervert shots. Do not think for a second that this hasn't been discussed at this point.
Okay, I don't need the pervert shots or anything.
No, neither do I, but I wouldn't be surprised either.
I do like the idea of Stephanie McMahon taking them to an underground speakeasy, and they're at the craps table, and she does the same narration as Triple H does. I don't even remember what he said. I watched the video once, and they're just around the table, and they got the looks on their faces. So who would they use? So we need essentially 4 women and a manager, which I don't think those exist.
You'll get Rhea. You'll get
Rhea.
Bianca. You'll get Stephanie Vecchio. You might get Tiffany Stratton.
What? Maybe Stratton.
You'll get Stephanie Vecchio. There.
No Vecchio. Nikki Bella. Bella.
Maybe Nikki.
Yeah.
I think they'll have. I think they would go out of their way to get Stephanie.
Nah, Charlotte. Charlotte's got to be there. Charlotte's got to be there.
Oh, what about Alexa Bliss? Also, think about craps. You can have like 10 women there. They're all cheering each other on because all the women are best friends in WWE. Remember?
Yeah. You don't need just 4. You need a whole lot. You could use a whole lot more there. I think if you have to narrow it down to 4, Rhea's a certain. Bianca, yes, but she's been on TV for so long that it's tough. Balloons.
Oh no, we're back. It's Pennywise. It's Halloween.
It's tough with Bianca, but I would still put her there. I'd still put her there. I know they're in on Vecker, but they're using stars, right? They're using they love Vecker, but they're using like good stars here, like that they're really in on. It's not shots fired. I know what you're doing, but that's fine. Now I think Charlotte, and because like Charlotte, they love Charlotte. And I feel like Nikki though, just legacy. If it's not Nikki, I'd say Tiffany over Vecker. Like they're going white, they're going blonde and white.
White blonde. That's why I'm trying to pick different here.
I understand. I get your point, but I'm looking at it from their perspective.
Oh, Ryan Lambert saying Rhea, Io, Bianca, and Stephanie. Io's another good shout. I get it. Not white. I get it. It's so stupid.
You gotta have the white blonde there. Like you just do. I'm sorry. So everybody.
The white blonde is Charlotte then?
It might be Charlotte and Tiffany. Honestly, like it's at least one of them. And I think Charlotte to them. She's still top tier to them. Becky, it feels like she's got to be there too, though. Like, all right. My final decision is Rhea, Bianca, Becky, and Charlotte. That's my final. people
Rhea,
that they use.
Bianca, Becky, Charlotte.
Yeah. That's diverse. Come on now. That's some diversity there. More diverse than the men they pulled.
Well, that's easy. Uh, I'm like, is there anyone else that you could put? Like, you don't want to put. You're probably not going to put Bailey, even though she is legacy, but she's not.
Nah.
She's not presented up there. No, I get everyone that you're saying. Sorry, Alexis Gamer, we didn't get that blonde woman. Jade is a good shout, just because Jade does pop off on the screen, especially if she's being presented that way.
It's 4 people though. Like if you're gonna,
in this case, yes, in this case,
yeah. I understand arguments for Jade. I understand, like, I was trying to argue Nikki Bella. I understand arguments for Io, Vecker. Like, I get the arguments there. But you got to pick 4 out of this. And you got to, if you're going to put Jade in there, you got to replace somebody. This isn't, people do this all the time of like, oh, this person's a top 10 player. This person's top 10, whatever. And then they name 15 people. It's like, it doesn't work like that. You got, like, pick 10, pick 4. And if you want to put one of the people in there, then you got to replace somebody. I named my final 4. I get the arguments for everybody else, but I've picked who I think they would go with if they did this commercial, which they're never going to do.
They're going to. They're going to do it. Stephanie's going to be sitting there, and she's going to be like, in WWE, legends are forever. But you know what else is forever? Diamonds and Vegas. When my dad set up WrestleMania, he knew this is going to go right in.
It's so hilarious that they did these vignettes, these walking vignettes, and got all the speculation. It's like, oh man, what could it be? New stable, whatever. And it's like, no, we're just trying to sell you on WrestleMania. That's all they try to, like, they're just always trying to sell something. They don't care about television. What can they sell you?
Which is even funnier because, like, so some people speculated, like, oh, maybe it's because tickets went on sale last month. And people are like, well, maybe ticket sales are soft and this is what they're doing. And it's like, this did feel a little like last minute-y, but maybe that was just the way we thought about it because the way it was rolled out. But I don't think it has anything to do with like soft ticket sales. I just think it was, like you said, they're always trying to sell you something. But also, they just picked a really poor way to do it because it's not like they were announcing anything new out of this. It's not like tickets weren't already available or that we didn't already know the location or that we didn't know the dates. Everything in there was just evergreen material. And they thought they were rolling out this, like, because you can't do that to wrestling fans too, because wrestling fans will like take a look and be like, get really hyped up over something that's nothing. And then when the something turns out to be nothing, then they kind of revolt against it. And that's what happened yesterday in different ways. Whether it was like it's all white guys or it's Lesnar or there were no women featured. Like everything that was pushed back was like legitimate pushback. So I don't know. I think it's nice to see people pushing back against poor marketing or just poor storytelling. And at one point, WWE was absolutely, from a business standpoint, they are still very hot. They are still making money hand over fist, and they're still getting it. But it's nice to see that from a creative standpoint, from the fan standpoint, people are starting to realize, oh, well, you're kind of falling off a bit, and maybe you're getting a little too big for your britches trying to do things this way. So let's maybe push back a little bit and tell you what we really think about the way you're rolling out this stuff. Meanwhile, WWE's like, well, we don't give a shit because you're going to pay us anyway. But it's nice to at least see that some people are pushing back and being more forthright about their feelings towards the product.
And then they're just going to make another video to try to sell you on more stuff. That's all they're going to do. Like, we heard you. We listened to the fans. Here's your video with women. That's what they're going to do.
Yeah. Swear to God, they're going to do the Stephanie with all the women.
I hope they do. I think it'd be hilarious. They should do like girls' night. I mean, I don't know what that looks like, but
I was just thinking, if this was like 2002, the men would have been sent to the poker table and they would have been doing Girls, Girls, Girls by Motley Crue. And where they would have been. They would have been going to the Cat House in Vegas, and it would have been that. Oh
So
God,
good.
and it would have been exactly what you think. And I'm glad we're so far past this. I'm so glad.
No, we don't need that.
No,
But
but they absolutely would have. It's just awful.
no,
Andrew Zarian, you're listening. Come join the show. I
they
know
should
you're
have.
out there.
They should have done. Yeah, they should have done like a girls' night. Maybe they will. It's just everybody hanging out, sitting around, drinking wine, and then it turns into like a pillow fight. I assume that's what happens at these girls' nights. That's what I've been told through years of television.
But they're using like old ass songs for all these vignettes. Like they're using "Back in the Saddle" by Aerosmith, and that's a song from like the late '70s and the '80s.
Yeah, because Triple H loves that stuff.
And I love that because I talked about this with the ESPN debut when they got to WrestlePalooza and they were using Renegades by Styx. It's like, what is this old ass music? And they're like, welcome to the new generation. It's like, huh? And so if they do this women's one and it's ladies night, they're going to do ladies night by Kool and the Gang. There's another 70s song that you can use for this particular video.
Oh, Zeno Hour, don't be naive. Give it time.
They'll get there.
Yeah. The weekend is undefeated, everybody. They will get a weekend song for WrestleMania. Don't worry about that, because people thought that last year. It's like, oh, what's a theme song? And like 3 weeks before, like, hey, the weekend's got one of the theme songs as well, on top of Fiend. Speaking of Fiend, unless you have something else to add.
No, although I was thinking every single entrance is going to have some sort of like promotional material attached to it. And I'm just thinking now, like who some of these people who are going to be like, okay, Brock Lesnar is going to have a match. Let's say he's going to come out dressed like a giant Jimmy John sub. That's where my brain's at.
Everything's sponsored now. They got match sponsors all the time. They've been doing that. They'll continue to do that.
But Mania this past year was especially bad. Like
Mania is always going to be bad. That's the biggest show.
Yeah, it's going to be bad. Anyway,
and they got to do the Cinnamon Toast Crunch match again.
The Cinnamon Toast Crunch, the dude wipes match, where you only win when you wipe your dude down from head to toe.
That's how it goes, man. All right. Speaking of Fiend, all right. Here we go, folks. Jeremy's review of Playboy Cardi and the Antagonist tour. I thought every song was Fiend. Like, I was like, when are they playing Fiend? I know it's a different person. It all sounds the same. I thought every song was the same song. I was like, oh, are they about to play Fiend? They never played Fiend, unfortunately. I was so excited to listen to Fiend. I'll start by saying this. I had a good time. It was fun. The kid had a great time. That's what mattered to me the most is they had a great time, because it wasn't about me. It was not my scene at all. But the kid had a great time, and that's all I cared about. The energy was there. Like, it was really good energy. I was bouncing around and everything, despite the fact that I didn't know any of the songs. I was bouncing around, and it's tough not to when you're in the building and like everyone around you is like really into it and everything. Although the guy in front of me was checking the score of the World Series games, I appreciated that, so I could keep up with the World Series game as well. And then the dude right next to him, I'd say he was sleeping, but I also feel like it's impossible to sleep like as loud as that whole thing was, So I don't think he was sleeping, but he did not move. I don't know if he just like brought his wife or whatever. I don't know who he was, but like that dude, he was done. He's like, go ahead.
Have you considered drugs are a hell of a drug?
I mean, maybe, yeah, he might have just been high out of his mind and was like soaking it all in or something. Like, there was a lot of smoking going on, there was a lot of smoking going on during this thing, as you would expect that there would be some smoking. So that's fine. I probably got a contact high or something. It's okay. It'll be all right. So I had a good time. The kid had a great time. That's what mattered. But man, maybe I'm old, and I know I'm old. I know I'm washed. So I've been to 2 other rap concerts this year. I've been to Kendrick, I've been to Clips, and then I went to this Cardi. So the stage, it's like just a giant platform. It's like this big or whatever, and there's like 2 screens on the side, and then there's like the pit below, and then the arena seating, right? you can't see anything on this stage because it's all just flashy lights and whatnot. That's all you can see is just like lights flashing. I'm gonna pull up this video. I'm not gonna play any sound or anything. I'm gonna pull up this video so people can see what I'm talking about here. And it's just like, hold on.
I can't wait to see this. Sounds like it was just it was an overload.
Like you can't tell where the stage is. There's like
God.
50 people on stage. I like how my wife is texting me in the middle of this. Like it's 50 people on the stage and everything. Baby, stop texting me.
You got to put your D&D on.
Well, I didn't think she was gonna. Now I somehow have like this caption stuff. I don't even know how to get done with this. Just like go away, dude.
I think you got to just tap it on the side.
I don't know. I've never pulled this up before.
Well, you swiped up.
Yeah, I know I swiped up. I don't get it. Hold on. Like, just fuck off. Okay. All right, look at this thing. This
Gosh. I'm having a seizure just looking at it on your
phone.
Stop it.
Like you can't see anything.
You're not supposed to. You're supposed to feel it.
So like I can't tell who's on the stage or anything. There's like 20 people on the stage. Playboi Carti's one person, and there's like 20 people on the stage. I don't know if he's up there rapping because it's all noise anyway. Like there's so much backing track that like all you hear is like the screaming and everything. So I can't actually tell like who's rapping or doing it. Like it's just screaming and noises, and the beat is obviously so loud that like your ears are ringing and whatnot. And I can't tell who's up there. I don't know what's going on during this show. And I'm used to, so I go to Kendrick, I go to Clips, you go to like rock concerts and everything, Joel. You're used to like showmanship and interaction. You know what I mean? Like you go to when's Kendrick and everything, and Kendrick's like between songs, like he's got videos like the deposition videos that people have maybe seen. Kendrick's talking between songs, and he's like, "Oh, great, Detroit, like love you guys have always been so good. Let me set up this song, let me set up that song." Even Clips is like, "Let me set up this song, and then let's bring it back to here." Like, "Oh, what do you think of the album?" Like, there's like some interaction and stuff. People get mad at Taylor. Man, I've been to multiple Taylor Swift concerts. People get mad at her because she's like talking to everybody. Like, "You're such a beautiful crowd. You've been with me through this journey and everything." Like just talking through everything. And people are like, "All right, Taylor, can you just get to the music?" But like, there's an intimacy with that. Taylor does a great job of like, she's in an arena or a stadium with 80,000 people or whatever, and she makes you feel like you are the only person. And that this is why her fan base is what it is, because you go to a Taylor Swift concert and you're like, she is talking directly to you. That's why, again, she has the fans that she has where they'll buy 50 different copies of the same album and everything.
You know what's funny about that, by the way? If those same fans go to the same show twice, it's the exact same show night after night, but they don't care.
No.
They still think she's performing to them. They should go to the show in a different city and see what happens. It's the same, by the way.
Yeah. It is, but no, they don't care at all because like
it's it.
That's what it is. And there's none of that with this. It is just song, and like there's no setup. Okay, every song sounds the same. I thought every song was Fiend. And they just go. And you can't see the performance. You were better off going to, like, I could have just gone to the club and they could have just like played this music and I wouldn't have known the difference. Except somebody was screaming the lyrics. They could have thrown anybody up on the stage at the clubs to scream the lyrics. I'm like, yeah, sure, good job, Playboi Carti, screaming out all these lyrics and everything. Because even the screens, you saw the screens. Maybe you couldn't see the screens, which if you couldn't, like they're just flashing and it's just lights and everything. So you can't even see anything up on the screen and whatnot. Like you can't see a thing with this. This could have literally been, it's just like, hey, everybody, let's go to Nationwide Arena on a Tuesday. The DJ is going to play Playboi Carti and Ken Carson, and let's all just get hype. And you could have gotten the same light show and everything could have been the exact same thing, and nobody would have known the difference. I give them credit the crowd is into it. Everyone is super hype. Like I wasn't just gonna like sit there and be like, this is not for me. Like I'm gonna enjoy myself while I'm there. So like I was into it and everything. And I can see like if you're into this music, I can see how it's very good and like it's hype and exciting and everything. I totally get that. Again, the fans loved it. So credit to them. They got a fan base and everything. And if you like this stuff, I'm sure it was very good. But man, I was just like, this is just, you're just playing club music in a bigger arena and you're barely like rapping over it. Get no showmanship, no lyricism. I didn't understand a damn word they said the entire show. I didn't know the songs. I assume if you knew like the kids yelling out the lyrics, the people around me are yelling out the lyrics. Obviously, they have lyrics, but I couldn't understand a single word of these lyrics. It's just the bass and the beat is just beating you. It's beating them too. It's whooping their ass because you couldn't hear anything on them. And the only lyric I could understand, "Shawty suck this dick." That's the only lyric I could, and he rhymed it with bitch. And that's all I understood. It made me think of the Chris Rock bit. I forget which Chris Rock. It might have been Never Scared. I'm pretty sure that's a Chris Rock special. But he's talking about like rap music and everything. And he's talking about like, back in the day, we had lyricism. Like Biggie Smalls had some lyricism. And Run DMC had some lyricism and like stories and everything. And he's like, and now is move bitch get out the way. He's like, well, you see, the bitches are in his way and he needs them to move. Maybe if you could see, the bitches would get out of your way. That's how I felt. Listen to this. I was like, I would kill for some move bitch get out of the way. Because I'm listening to this. I'm like, well, you see, the shawty is in front of him and he needs him to suck this dick. And if she don't suck this dick, he going to smack a bitch. And I was like, this is not lyricism. What are we doing here? That's how I felt listening to this. It was the Chris Rock bit all over again. Like, man, I listen to Jay-Z and Eminem and Nas, and we got some real, like, lyrics here, some stories in these lyrics. And now it's, shawty suck this dick, or I will smack a bitch. Like, okay, sure.
Yeah.
Great concert, though. Wasn't for me. 5 stars.
So that's the whole thing, right? It's like, you knew, we got the Pepsi today. My God.
My lovely wife. So, it was like a 2-hour drive for me and the kids. And she gets us little road trip gift bags, essentially, and yeah, so she got me this giant ass Pepsi too, and I clearly did not drink it all, but I got home last night, put it in the fridge, and so that's why I have this today. She gets us some soda, not pop. She gets us some soda and some candy to snack on the way down there, and so yeah, bless my wife. She's the best.
Get your sugar up before you crash at the venue. Good stuff.
And we had this giant brownie thing that was really good from this place that we went to. We had pizza and we had a brownie with ice cream, and that was really good before the concert. And then the concert was like, it was good. Like, I'm not gonna say that it was like bad or anything. It wasn't for me, but I knew it wasn't gonna be for me going into it. And the main thing was that the kid had a good time and did, and I had fun. I had fun because he had fun, and that's all I really cared about. But I will also say that just like, is this what concerts are now? It's just loud noises.
You gotta understand. We're an older generation again.
Sure, but Clips is old. Like, come on now, Kendrick.
Buddy. No, we don't get to have this. We don't get to have this anymore. It's not ours. It's just not ours. The tastemakers of the future are the ones doing it for better or worse, and we can feel how we feel, but they are the ones that are dictating whatever the sound is now. We don't get to.
It's not. It is just sound. That's the thing.
It's the same thing. It's the same thing in wrestling. There are old timers who are getting on their podcasts and doing their little like You know, they don't tell stories anymore like they used to. This big star who's good at cutting promos, he should go. What was he should go mute for a while, and everyone should make fun of him until he comes back from having his mute disorder, and then he'll be the biggest babyface ever because he talks.
What?
That was our pal Bully on LA Knight. Yeah, thinking that LA Knight should get a throat infection of some sorts.
What?
Yeah, apparently that was a thing.
Does Bully want to book Ring of Hallucinations?
I don't want Bully anywhere near professional wrestling if I can help it.
Hold on. Explain this to me. What is happening here?
Let me pull this up. Hold on, I gotta see this. I'm gonna pull it up. Pull up the
brownie was not a Zarian style brownie. At least I don't think it was.
Problematic if you were with your children for that.
It was at like an actual restaurant too. It's not like we were just like hustling on the street before the concert. Like, hey, you got any weed brownies? Again, we could get enough of a contact high. There was plenty of people smoking in there. We got us for a vape. It's like, hey, you got a vape on you? I was like, no, sorry. Kid didn't have a vape on him either.
Bully Ray pitched a storyline. Hold on. Here we go. Bully Ray pitches a storyline for LA Knight where he has his voice taken away so he gets a massive reaction when he finally speaks again for the first time.
He's already getting massive reactions.
So here are the comments. You know what LA Knight? No, I can't do his voice right now. You know what LA Knight needs? A blood feud. He's just Bernie Sanders at this point. What? Take his voice away. Put the steel chair to his neck and take another steel chair and smack it into the legs of that steel chair and dive the lip of the chair into his larynx, crushing his larynx so he can't talk anymore. Until the time is right for somebody to make fun of him and go, you can't even talk. You can't even talk. And all you got is the people talking for you. Here, watch. And the people go, L.A. Knight. And out of nowhere, L.A. Knight goes, yeah. And he talks for the first time again. The people would fucking blow. L.A. Knight starts blowing a comeback. And you've made the guy because we feel sympathetic for him, because he overcame adversity and he got his voice back. What? He's already over and he's already got his voice. What is this pitch? What are we doing? Stop it. He's just killing time is what he's doing.
So I don't think the premise of this is like terrible as far as like a blood feud, take the voice. Like, I don't fully hate all of that. It's wrestling. Like, it's all kind of dumb, but I don't hate all of that. But doing it of like, oh, look at the reaction he'll get when he talks again. Like, he already gets great reactions. It feels like the wrong person to do it with.
It's the Ethan Page. It's not Ricky Saints. It was the Javon Evans and Ethan Page story. It's the same. And you know what else that is? That's also is it Flair and Steamboat.
Yeah,
and it's the same thing where they crushed his larynx and he was out for a while. He's pitching. Nobody had
Savage and Steamboat, right?
Savage,
it wasn't. Yeah,
no, maybe Flair and Steamboat and. I gotta check. I'll triple check. But either way,
my memory's not good on this stuff.
But the point is, there is no originality in wrestling, and this pitch is like you said, right idea, wrong talent, wrong wrestler.
Yeah, doing this with LA Knight's just a weird person to do it with. Like, he's already over.
You're right. It was Macho.
Yeah. Okay.
It was Macho. Yeah.
Thank you. And like, why would you do it with him? You know, like. Do it with somebody who is not as over, who you maybe like want to turn babyface, or you want to get as a higher babyface. Like, LA Knight's already there. I'm all for like, the story is whatever. Like, they've done the story before. Yeah, Ricky did have his throat crushed.
They're all the same. They're all terrible. Stop pitching the same idea and thinking they're new.
Yeah, I mean, maybe he does think this is a new type of thing. Okay, I don't think it's like the worst idea in the world if done correctly. Because with Ricky, it wasn't trying to get him as like a bigger. Like, Ricky didn't have the cachet to start with as like this talker in NXT. LA Knight already, like, he has that. He's got his catchphrase. He's super over and everything. And Ricky, they didn't really go far enough with it. Ricky, they did it for like 2 weeks and they could talk again. Like, if you actually do this and put some thought and some care into it, like, it could be good. One, they won't do that. Two, LA Knight's like not the real person to do it with. I mean, it's better than the other storylines he's pitched, so, you know. At least they're not domestically abusing anybody in this storyline.
The Wyatt Six, damn it, the Wyatt Six magically take LA Knight's voice, and LA Knight can't have it back until he beats all of the Wyatt Six
All right, I
systematically.
like this.
That's what it is.
I'm for this.
He's got to beat them in spooky dooky LA Knight pitch black Mountain Dew matches.
I like all this. This is
LA
good
Knight's
shit
like,
here.
I've done this shit before, but damn, I love Bray. And he just goes and does these matches.
What if he's gotta like? All right, all right. They steal his voice. I like the idea of they steal his voice, and then he does have to like beat them all off. He's got to beat them all and like a gauntlet.
Don't let him beat him off, please. That's a totally different video.
Yes, I know. That was the joke. So he's got to beat them all in a gauntlet, but not wrestling match gauntlet. That's dumb as hell, right? Who cares about that? He goes to like the Wyatt compound. I know it's the Hardy compound, but like he goes to the Wyatt sticks. So
well done.
He goes to the Wyatt sticks and he's got to beat them all. And then after like he lays them all out, he has to like crack a code or whatever. And you know, they keep stuff in a vault or whatever. And when he opens it, it's the Mountain Dew pitch black. And he's got to drink it, and that's how he gets his voice back. The Mountain Dew pitch black has his voice.
He drinks it and he goes, Mountain Dew, yeah. Look at that. We just booked WrestleMania.
I feel like this is brilliant. I think this is good stuff here. This is good shit, pal.
It's not like they have anything else going on. Oh, they buried him. He's not that guy, but he is the guy who can just shill whatever product you want.
The code.
He's got to snap into a Slim Jim.
The code is the bottle caps. Yeah, like the old days. He's like there's like a bunch of bottle caps around. He's got to like pick them up and like enter it into the computer. It's like, you've won a free bucket hat. You got a free 20-ounce Mountain Dew. Oh, you've cracked the code for your voice. And then like the box lifts. And so he could grab the Mountain Dew pitch black and then drink it. So he gets his voice back. I like that. That's good stuff.
He has to drink it all. Everything he wins comes out of the box and he's got to wear it, and it's all to get to that drink that has his voice.
I think I won a Surge bucket hat from one of those gimmicks. I definitely don't have it anymore, but I know I got like a Surge bucket hat.
I never won anything from those other than like a free soda.
I think like 1 in like 5 had like a free soda.
Fine by me. Go to the corner store, get my free soda. That's a good
right.
deal.
Sure, yeah, it was a good deal. But yeah, I'm pretty sure I got a bucket hat out of there.
Just a hilarious idea. Better than anything Bully comes up with. I'm telling you.
Yeah, that's way more creative. Bully's pitching stuff that's just been done for years and was done on NXT television like 2 months ago. You ain't never seen the Wyatt Sticks and Mountain Dew code or Mountain Dew pitch black holding voices out here.
Y'all have hickory sticks up there?
Hickory? I don't know what that is.
No, I don't think so. I think it's a Canadian thing. It's like a Canadian snack where they're there's little like chipsticks and they're like smoked hickory flavor. They're delicious.
I feel like I've heard of these, but I don't.
You maybe you've seen them. I don't know. Maybe chat's seen them. They know what I'm talking about. But that's what they should do is hickory sticks, but the Wyatt sticks, and they're spicy.
Show this suck this hickory dick.
Nope. The point is, yes, you're right, but also we don't get a say in whether it's good or bad. We just have to deal with whatever the kids are buying into. And the kids these days, y'all buying into some dumb shit. That's all that matters here. Oh, yeah, Shucky. Sorry.
Here we go.
Y'all buying into that. So
that rules, though.
Screw you.
We are not putting Booker T in the same category as Bully Ray. We are not going to do that.
I mean, they are of the same vintage.
Absolutely not.
You too can sell out an arena with lyrics like that, Joel. It's like trying to tell my 3-year-old like we don't use bathroom words outside of the bathroom, and it's like the kids just fill an entire arena with bathroom words. But
Yeah.
yeah, I'm old.
Yeah.
Doesn't matter. Anyway, Blue Jays tied the series, so that's all that
I didn't
matters.
get to watch, unfortunately. I saw that it seemed like it was like 6-2 was the final.
Yeah,
Pretty
and
sure. Yeah.
it was a really good game in that, again, never a pitcher's battle. It's never going to be, but it was tight, but it wasn't like tied for a long time. It just kind of like it just opened up. It was a good back and forth game, I thought. Obviously, the Jays won by a pretty good margin, but didn't feel like a blowout. It just felt like things kind of progressed well. It was a good game. Honestly, it was a fun, easy game to watch, and didn't go 18-minute innings, so
Yeah, that's lame.
that's a win.
Yeah, we get to the concert in about like 11:30, and I was gonna put the game on, hoping that it was in like extras and everything, and it wasn't. Like it was on my Sirius, and I tried to click. I was like, why isn't the game on? And then I realized, oh, the game's probably over. So I called my wife. I was like, yeah, we're leaving. I was like, can you tell me the score of the World Series game? She's like, oh yeah, it was 6-2. I was like, okay, thanks. I was like, can you tell me the score of the Avs game? And she's like, oh, it's 7-4. Oh no, they scored again. It's 8-4. I was like, oh, okay, that's good. And then OKC won. So I did watch Avs and Thunder highlights when I got home last night. But
I think the
that
Sens and Ducks also won last
did.
night.
It was the Frozen Frenzy. All the teams played
Everyone
last
played.
night.
Oh no, the Blackhawks beat the Sens 7-3.
Wow.
The Ducks won in overtime 3-2. It was expected. The Sens had 2 games where they scored 7 goals, so like it was going to be flipped on them. And the Ducks won in a shootout. They beat the Panthers. So, hooray!
I'm excited for Game 5 tonight. Dodgers and Blue Jays. Pretty big game. Series tied 2-2 or 0-0, however you want to look at it. And yeah, Game 5 should be big. Unfortunately, I got to cover Dynamite, but I'll be keeping tabs on the baseball because there's no real hockey tonight. I think there's like one game since everybody played last night, and Thunder don't play, so I'm not too concerned what's going on basketball wise. So yeah, I'll be watching the World Series game tonight. Looking forward to it. It's been a good series so far.
All right, let's take a look. The Marriott City Center Hotel inside the Sky Dome.
You're not going to this.
This is if you want to stay here for one night on Friday, which is Game 6 of the World Series. A 1 queen bed guest room facing the exterior, so not facing in the stadium. Because it's so close, it is $1,400 a night, $1,476 Canadian. If you want to go inside the ballpark with a 1 king bed baseball stadium view guest room, how much do you think it is for one night? And I'm quoting the member flexible rate, so it's lower.
$4,000.
Double it plus a bit.
$10,000.
$10,059 is the flexible non-member rate. $9,556.
Yeah, that's
and if you want the, if you got a few more bucks, $20, and you want to bring some friends, 2 double beds, $9,500 for the member flexible, $10,079. One night in the stadium.
That's
and Louis makes a very good point, and he's right. I'm not going to put it on screen, but yes, if you make that kind of content in that hotel room, you will probably get your money back on the game if you are content creators. Just don't make a big mess because then they'll charge you for it.
That would be like, you'd have to release it immediately. You know what I mean? Like you film like part of the game and then you film the fucking, and then it's like, hey, World Series fucking. I don't have a great title for all this. You know what I mean? And then like you release it immediately. It's like, here's how a live stream would probably kill on this. Like you get the game and some on this.
Oh, Major League Baseball might ask for a cut.
Yeah, they're little bitches about, but it's not like you're using like their content. Like you're filming it from.
That's true.
Yeah, you're filming it from basically the equivalent of your phone. So they can't do anything about that. I don't think.
True.
So this is a great idea. All right, book the hotel, Joel. And
I don't think I don't think
films.
I'm the one who's going to be getting the money from it. Other people who are
Why?
other people who are more prone for this would probably do okay.
Why can't you do it?
I don't think I am of the physique to get the money.
You don't have to be fucking Joel. You just gotta get the
hire
right people. Yeah.
No, I'm not.
Put out a Craigslist ad. It says, you want to come fuck during the World Series?
You know what? I'm sure someone's already done this. Oh God. He flipped his bat, so I flipped. It's like that's the line.
You could use a bat. I mean,
he flipped his bat, so I showed him how to use it.
Some people will put that up there.
Major League fucking.
It's like Major League Eating, but you know.
Well, I'm sure someone would be fine.
Could we do like Major League fucking? You know, like they gotta have like the fuck Olympics, don't they? That's gotta be a thing, right?
Probably. Oh, but also, hold on. The $10,000. Y'all think I have $10,000 sitting on a credit card statement? Well, I probably do actually.
Just take out a loan. You're gonna make this money back with this porn.
I can't guarantee it.
Well, don't worry about it. We'll get there.
You got to spend money to make money.
We'll get there. Yeah.
Major League back shots. It is MLB.
Oh, do they have the fuck Olympics? This is a very important question.
Oh, this is something we're still looking up. All right.
Yeah, the fuck Olympics.
Let's do a incognito tab for this one.
You know, like they would have like longest stamina. You know what I mean? Like they would have like who could shorty suck this dick quick and get him off the most. You know.
Sex Olympics seems to be a video game from the 90s.
Video game? Really? Can we play that on stream?
Nope, not at all.
Oh, okay.
The sex lives of Olympic athletes is I've read about that one before.
Yeah, that's where they're all fucking really Olympic Village.
That's really what it is. Like you want
they got condoms on like every room and stuff.
There was one year where they made the beds out of cardboard. It was like very, very well put together cardboard, but it's like only one body can fit on this, and if two bodies try, the bed's gonna break. And everyone was like, "We'll see about that."
Yeah, who can like shoot the longest? You know what I mean? Like who has like the
I got it. Lowest refractory period. I know what you're getting at. People just like a France article. Well, of course, it's the French. What would it look like to do a sex Olympics? Compulsory moves, endurance trials, combat.
Combat.
Hey, it's a sword. It's just a sword fight.
Ooh. How do you win that though?
I don't know, man. First one to pull out a gun.
Is it like
his love gun? You see the
jousting? You know, like fencing. You just like hold and like you try to like poke the other person as you're holding your dick.
Yeah, well.
Combat. Yeah, combat is what it is.
It's when you ookie on a bat. Oh man. Anyway.
What else do we have? I want the it's like the trials effectively. So you need like a one-on-one competition and like who can fuck the fastest. You know what I mean? And whoever like comes quickest because they're fucking so hard. And then they move on to like the next person. It's like a round robin tournament. Maybe not round robin.
I thought you're working on a decathlon type of idea.
Yeah, I have that too. I have the decathlon as well.
The problem with this is I eventually have to segue into NXT, and
no, you don't. No,
this is probably the most like NXT conversation you could have about NXT.
We don't need to talk about.
They all fucking on NXT. It's fine.
Who could possibly care?
Oh yeah, sorry.
Booker T could be the commentator for this whole thing.
That's what I'm afraid of. Day of the Dead. Day of the Dead. Day of the Dead.
I gotta pop my dick, man.
Dude, Booker T would kill at this commentary.
That was awful for every single reason. Make it stop.
Damn, you look good. You want to fuck Olympic? My wife just walked into the room.
I never walked out faster. You want to take a break for a while? Go offline?
I'll be back in 5 minutes.
5 minutes? What's he going to do with the other 4.5?
A lot of foreplay. Come on now.
And then she leaves. Oh. So, how'd you guys become the most problematic show? Well, let me tell you.
Oh, shit. Just end the show here. I don't know how we're topping any of this.
4.5 is apologizing. Time travel. Oh, man. Anyway. Awful. Yeah, you're going to be the new speed champion now that Sol Ruka gave it up.
What? What happened?
Oh, yeah, Sol Ruka gave up the speed title because
Oh.
allegedly she's not cleared to compete. So there you go. Now she's all no belts.
Okay. That's sure. That sucks.
They're doing a tournament for that one.
All right.
Who do you think won between Jasper Troy and Axiom to get the speed title shot?
I feel like Axiom should have won, right?
Yeah, but you're wrong.
Oh,
Jasper Troy won with like 5 seconds left. So it's gonna
that
be
doesn't bode well for Axiom answering the open challenge, and he goes 20 minutes with Ilya Dragunov.
Well, that's on Friday. He'll have plenty of time. His refractory period is long enough. And while you're at it, are you looking forward to Jasper Troy versus all of the Americanos? One of them? All the 7? I don't know. A new one?
Yeah, because the I don't think El Grande Americano is like going to lose this title is the thing.
What else are they going to do with that? They should just have Jasper Troy beat Ryo or the other one.
Yeah, I think that's what I'm saying. I think it'll be one of those Americanos. I don't think it'll be Kaiser Americano.
Kaiser Americano. It should be Jera Americano.
Oh, yeah.
Jericano. That's what it was. But you can't have him in too fast. You got to give him time to build up. You got to edge him a little bit. Omos Americano would be great.
Oh, hell yeah. That would
It should be. That's the thing. He should introduce a new Americano with this thing because Jasper Troy is so giant. So like all 3 men should find a way to get out of this by introducing a new Americano because what's his face? El Grande, Kaiser Americano was like, he's going to face one of the Americanos because we're all the speed champion. He should introduce a new Americano to the group so that person can beat Jasper Troy and, Jasper can be like, I wasn't ready for this. What was this garbage? Build some babyface heat. That's how you do it, bully. That's how you pitch things. First, Omos takes away his voice. But anyway, we're putting more.
Why is Omos taking away his voice?
I don't know, because that's what Bully wants people to do, is take away voices. He's the voice stealer.
Oh,
He's the vocal taker.
The vocal taker.
That
dude does a podcast every few weeks. He's a very vocal taker.
Stop talking about my wife, man. My wife is fine with me being on this show with her.
They haven't done a podcast in a while. What happened?
I wonder what happened. We should ask him sometime. Hey, at Undertaker. No, he doesn't tweets. Who am I kidding? You should send one directly to Michelle. Hey, just wondering. I think we put more thought into the speed title versus WWE, so good for us.
Yeah, we put way more thought into the speed title. Are you kidding me? They don't care about this dumb title. That's why they moved it to NXT and they just took the title off of Soul without having her lose, and why they're going to take the title off of Americano without having the actual Americano losing, because they were like, oh, if we're going to defend these titles on NXT, a show people might watch, compared to X where nobody was watching, maybe we should protect the people who we actually have investment in.
Nobody was watching, but Jeremy, 3 million people were watching it. Did you not see the imprint or whatever it was?
Yeah.
Social media metrics that ESPN really loves WWE. Have you noticed that? They're talking about WWE nonstop on ESPN now. Remember that?
Are they?
No, not at all. They completely dropped off that after WrestlePalooza. We love our new partners at WWE. They're so amazing. WrestlePalooza was so good. We had such a great time airing WrestlePalooza. Oh my God. Can we talk about how great WrestlePalooza was? By the way, there are no other shows that we're going to talk about for the next few days, hours, weeks, months, year.
Everyone knew that was going to happen. Like, they were just going to not cover it to that level anymore. And it really, like, it was actually not startling, but very funny how quick it dropped. I will say, I'll try to give them some benefit of the doubt in that the next show was Crown Jewel in Australia. And, like, they were never going to, like, send a set and people to Australia for that thing. The next one's Survivor Series, which is a big show for them, and it's in California. The coverage for that will be telling. Because if they do kind of a similar thing they did with WrestlePalooza, it's like, okay, you can understand why they didn't go all out for Crown Jewel. But if they do, like, bare minimum for Survivor Series, and it's like, yeah, this is kind of done with.
Like, they were still airing it on their platform, so you'd think they would have put something into Crown Jewel. I get it, they didn't have a full set or anything, but, like, they didn't
I agree.
nearly as much behind it as they did WrestlePalooza with the launch.
Yeah, I mean, that was the launch. They were always going to do a lot. They did have some people do media before Crown Jewel. Like, I think Cody was on some show and Seth was on some show. So they did have, like, some media. It was not to the extent of WrestlePalooza, and that was the first event, understandable with everything. But Survivor Series will be the telling one, because that's in California. That's definitely where they can get a bunch of people. They can send a set. They can send whoever they want to send to do a pre-show and all of that stuff. I don't really watch, like, SportsCenter. I don't know if SportsCenter exists anymore, but they definitely don't, like, cover the shows. Like, people thought they were gonna, like, oh, breaking news on SportsCenter: Braun Breaker has speared Seth Rollins and is now turned, and the Vision has split. Like, they haven't covered, like, Seth being, like, hurt or anything. Like, this is stuff that at the very least you would have thought, or at least if you're WWE, hoped for. Like, you run something on, like, the bottom of the ticker of, like, WWE news, Seth Rollins injured, out for the foreseeable future type of thing. Like, cover stuff kind of like that. Or if you got, like, a new champion, run that on the ticker. Even, like, a match announcement. Like, I guess they should. It's a different partner. It shouldn't be a big deal. But when Drew and Cody got made, like, run a match announcement on the ticker of, like, breaking news: WWE, Drew McIntyre to challenge Cody Rhodes for the Undisputed Championship at Saturday Night's Main Event on November 1st. Like, just put this stuff on, like, the ticker. It's something minor, but at least it shows, like, hey, we're actually partners with these people.
All I want is one singular thing. They're going to be in San Diego for Survivor Series. There's only one man who should be promoting that show. It's this man right here. If you don't have Will Ferrell reprising this role as the Anchorman himself, I'm giving up on wrestling.
Well, get ready to give up on wrestling. I don't think
Ron Burgundy needs to be front and center. He is a beacon of San Diego sports and life and culture. He should be on the air promoting this show. I'm Ron Burgundy.
I thought you said Braun Burgundy,
Braun
which would actually
Burgundy
be, like, a really good bit.
Let's do it. And you can't tell him stay classy, WWE, because, well, you saw that vignette for Vegas. Although he would probably really like it because it's just a bunch of white men playing poker and drinking booze. So maybe Ron Burgundy is the perfect character to promote this event. San Diego.
I actually like Braun Burgundy. I think we can do something with this. Honestly, I think it would be
All
good.
right.
Yeah.
He can lead the rival news teams into war games.
Okay.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I'm in for this.
I can do this.
Yeah, we got a super chat from Volb saying, "Real talk, I've been having a rough go at it the last couple of days. You got to got to keep the theme. This has been great for me. Thanks, guys. We appreciate you, Volb. We hope you're pulling up. We hope you're feeling better real soon, and that we give you a few laughs that help your day get a little bit better."
Bob, you are great, and yeah, I hope things get better for you, man. Like I tell a lot of different people, if you want to shoot me a message, shoot me a DM. I'm open to talk. I'm maybe not the most timely person when it comes to this stuff, but I will respond, and I can be an outlet if you just want to like vent and say some shit, whatever you want to do. But yeah, just know people are here to listen and talk, and I hope things get better. And always appreciate you checking out the show, sending in comments, super chats. So you're a good dude, and we're gonna get Dijak to bury you again.
True, we are gonna do that. It's gonna be wonderful, and you'll enjoy it. We got to talk about this, Jeremy. Are you looking at the screen?
No,
you got to see this. Are you looking?
Yeah.
Did you see this?
No, I didn't watch this show.
I know. I'm asking. You didn't see this? Do you know what this is?
It looks like it's Thea Hail and Joe Hendry were in the Olympics, and then they're.
Joe Hendry looks very satisfied with his performance. Yeah. So this was a segment.
What happened?
So Ethan Page.
Hold on. Should I watch this?
I mean, you can if you want.
All right, hold on. I'll watch this.
Listen, it has Joe Hendry, so you know it's only like a 3-minute segment.
3 minutes? That's way too long.
Well, you had Ethan Page and Chelsea Green setting it up.
Oh, I like them. All right. Yeah. This is... Okay, hold on. All right. This is only like 51 seconds. At least this clip I found.
51 seconds.
Was it like
it was longer?
Oh, well, whatever. I'm watching
much longer. It was about 3 minutes.
I'm watching the 51-second version. All right, hold on. I got to turn my headphones up.
You getting the whole thing?
Thea Hail. Thea Hail's just like walking by.
Yo, yeah.
He popped out of a trash can.
Yeah, well, that's pretty much a euphemism for Joe Hendry's WWE career so far. So the setup, if you want to pause it now that you've seen most of it.
What am I pausing? What?
So pause the video. So okay. The setup was they're going. So Chelsea and Ethan Page are going to Mexico to go for the mixed tags.
Yeah.
And at one point, Chelsea makes the joke, are you still looking for the new Slagent? And she's like, yeah, I've been looking everywhere. I've been looking in all the cities that are in Joe Hendry's theme. She mentions them. And then all of a sudden you have Thea Hail walk by and go, I believe in Joe Hendry. And she's a little chaos demon. And out comes him out of a trash can because he's trash. Continue.
Okay. I can keep going with the segment here.
If you want.
Okay. I do like Alba just like pulling Chelsea away. That's good stuff. Good stuff by Alba.
Yeah. They talk. They're going to be mixed tag team champions in AAA.
Yes. Yeah.
Thea's like,
there's a job opening. And now she's pushing the trash can or pulling the trash can away. What was this job opening? Oh, that was the Slagent thing.
It was the Slagent thing that they've been doing. Yeah. Right, so nothing really changed. So yes, Thea Hail and Joe Hendry are, I guess, going to lose a match to Chelsea and Ethan Page. Or they're going to win a match and Joe Hendry's going to finally look like he belongs on NXT or something.
All right, hell yeah. At least we're getting Thea Hail on TV. I mean, I can't complain about that. I like 3 of these 4 people. I think this is good stuff. I'll take it. 3 out of 4 ain't bad. You go 3 out of 4 in baseball, batting 75%.
Wait, hold on. Who do you not like?
What do you mean, who do I not like?
You got a problem with Joe Hendry?
He's not like my favorite.
Okay, just making sure we're on the same page here. That's fine.
Who else? I love Chelsea.
I know you love Chelsea. I was like,
I love Ethan Page. He's great.
All right.
Thea Hail's the GOAT. Only one answer here. The guy that not buried, but the guy that like I've never gotten into since the very beginning of things. So, and Joe Hendry's fine. Yeah, his shtick works. He's at where he's at. I don't have anything against Joe Hendry.
Wow, former world champion.
But
This is how you treat him.
I like the other three a lot, and Joe Hendry's just like, all right, sure, he's there. That's fine. Whatever.
Yeah. But
He's
anyway.
not Austin Theory level for me.
Wow. I know you love Austin Theory. You wish John Cena had brought out those Make-A-Wish kids for him.
He did, and then Austin Theory beat him.
Good.
Dumb company.
Austin Aries should have taken those Make-A-Wish kids.
Austin Aries.
You said it. Oh, you started saying Aries, so I said Aries instead.
I didn't say Aries at all.
You said Austin A Theory, and then yeah.
I did not. That did not happen, Joel.
It did.
Are we running this back?
If you want, you can. Stop it, Jay.
I didn't say
Go back and run
Aries
it.
at all.
You had started at A, and then you corrected Theory.
Folks, are we getting a Joel is wrong here?
I mean, this is you running back your words, so you know.
Because you said I said these words.
Oh, you started a pronunciation of air, and you corrected it. Yeah.
I don't feel like
You
this
can
happened
look
at
at it.
all.
You can go back and check.
I am gonna go back and check.
All right,
you gotta
no,
like talk or like, you know, I'll admit if I was right or wrong here.
You got to play it back for everybody.
Do you want me to? Okay, fine. I'll pull it up on screen.
Why not?
All right.
Because otherwise, it's just your word against mine. And
yeah, but I don't lie to the people.
Yes, you do.
I don't care if I'm wrong. You care.
Eh.
That's why you're making a big deal out of this now.
Well, you're the one.
You're the one accusing me of something.
All right, let's see this.
Okay, I don't know how far I ran it back. I might have to run it back a little bit further. We'll see.
Get that 1 month free. Wait, hold on. Who do you not like?
What do you mean? Who do I not like? I need to like run it forward.
You got a problem with Joe Hendry?
Well, I don't feel like he's not like my favorite. You're just gonna like
okay, love Austin Theory.
Okay, here.
You wish John Cena had brought out those Make-A-Wish kids for him.
He did, and then Austin Theory beat him.
Good. Austin Theory.
I said Austin Theory.
You started. It sounded like Austin Airy.
I said Austin Theory.
You can run it back. It sounds like Austin Airy.
Do people hear Austin Erie out of this?
Go ahead.
He did, and then Austin Theory beat him. I say Austin Theory.
Sounds like Austin Airy.
Is okay. All right. If that's what you heard, then that's what you heard.
Bam.
I'm glad we accomplished something there.
Yes. When we do what did we accomplish today, that's the one. Anyway, Austin Theory should have taken all those Make-A-Wish kids back. What else happened on this show? The entirety of the episode of NXT was spent having Trick Williams crash out and Ricky Saints chase him down and beat him up. To the very end of the show, when they got involved in the main event match, which was Jordan Grace versus Kelani Jordan, we'll talk about that in a minute. They beat each other up, these two men, to the point where Ava was like, enough! She was just taking on her Cody Rhodes, talking to his child stance, and decided it's going to be last man standing. 2 weeks at Gold Rush. So there you go. Last man standing for Trick and Ricky Saints one last time, because you got to run it back. They're like Jey Uso walking down the aisle.
Yeah, I don't like last man standing matches. Ricky like already did one of these too. Him and Ethan did a last man standing, right?
Probably. I don't pay attention to this shit anymore.
I'm fairly certain that happened.
It was Ricky specifically you're thinking of?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure Ricky and Ethan did a last man standing match.
Entirely possible. They do a lot of matches in NXT. A lot. Last night there were a lot of matches actually. Falls Count Anywhere North American title. Ethan Page.
Oh, Falls Count Anywhere. Same difference. Yeah. Trick had one of these people has done a last man standing match recently.
I mean, Trick's probably had a last man standing.
I feel like they do a last man standing match like every other month. It's become the ladder match for Shawn Michaels. He's like, I can't do ladder matches anymore because
somebody called him out.
Yeah, Jeremy bullied me about this. So now I'm going to do a last man standing match every couple of months.
Trick Williams, last man standing, #1 contendership. This was 2024. He took on Pete Dunne.
That was kind of a little while ago.
That was a year
What
ago.
was the last man standing match that they just did in NXT like 2 weeks ago? I know it wasn't 2 weeks ago, but I swear they just did one recently. Maybe I'm thinking of Priest and Black. That was Last Man Standing.
That was Last Man Standing. They did that in
Yeah.
Australia.
It just feels like they're doing too many Last Man Standing matches.
Well, they want to
Tired
find
of
out
them.
which Last Man Standing is the most Last Man Standingest.
If you lose a Last Man Standing match, the loser should never be able to wrestle standing again.
Wow.
You always have to start the match on your back and figure out a way to win. You are never allowed to stand if you lose a Last Man Standing match.
Okay. I'm
Then
listening.
we wouldn't have these matches so damn often, because then they'd be like, well, how do we book ourselves out of this one? You book yourself out of this one by not doing so many Last Man Standing matches.
That's the one. That is it. Trick Williams. Oh, this is still September 2024 Last Man Standing match. Yeah, so nothing in NXT that's been Last Man Standing.
Like nothing recently?
Nothing that I can see.
Oh, all right.
Troy versus Ricky was Last Man Standing at Great American Bash. Was it?
Troy and Ricky was?
I don't remember.
See? Good.
Ricky Saints versus Jasper Troy. To do singles competition. Hold on. Let's just make sure we're going to double check. Last Man Standing. Nope, I don't see it here.
Where are you looking?
I'm just going through Googling. Cage
Sounds
match wasn't useful for that either.
Oh, don't do any of that.
They were going to do that one outside.
On Great American Bash was Jasper Troy and Javon. That was Ethan Page and Ricky Saints. That was Falls Count Anywhere. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. So we're not okay. So I'm not crazy.
That's
here.
fine, Chris.
All right. We're whatever. We're moving on. So that was the thing that happened, and they fought all the way through the main event, which was Jordan Grace going for the Knockouts title against Kelani Jordan. Kelani Jordan won. Jordan has officially turned heel because that's what you do in NXT.
Jordan Grace or Kelani Jordan?
Both of them simultaneously.
Oh, okay.
It was a double turn because nobody likes either of them now. Kelani Jordan solidified her heel turn. She knocked out Jordan Grace with the belt in front of everyone. It wasn't hidden. It was, and by the way, Kelani Jordan clocked Jordan Grace. Like you could almost hear her smack her face with that belt. It was pretty gnarly. I think Jordan posted photos of her with some scratches from the belt in the next day, whether it was makeup or not. It looked really nuts. So Kelani Jordan gets the win, and then at the end you kind of see her make that evil girl face. I did it. She made that face. So it looks like we finally did it. Listen, man, everyone's mistreating Kelani Jordan, treating her like she's, she stepped away from NXT, hates NXT, when really it was like, she kind of did it because someone has to look out for TNA while they're not airing any new content. So she's sticking up for TNA. Big TNA fan, Kelani Jordan, gets the win, keeps her title. Jordan Grace, big old loser once again.
We'll see how this Kelani Jordan heel run goes. I mean, you say it a lot of, and it's obvious. It's very obvious of like everyone's just got to do the heel run in NXT because they want to see you on both sides and see kind of like and test you in that way. Kelani's been a good baby face, and now she's gonna get tested as a heel, and we'll see how she does with it. Like it could be fine. It might not be fine. We'll see how it goes. Like I like Kelani as a babyface. I think she was a good babyface. Now as a heel, we'll see how much switch up there is and how long it really lasts.
My hope is that she brings up the fact that she is being mistreated and she had to do it or whatever. Like she was fed up with being nice girl, so this is her way of fighting back. There was nothing else that she could do because they tried to give her an edge and people were like, we still love Lani. And now it's like, no, now we're going to do something that it's underhanded to a babyface. She's going to be that bad person. And also TNA needed a heel to go to solidify their title. So now someone's got to beat a heel Kelani Jordan to win the Knockouts Championship eventually, probably Genesis. So if that's the case, that's fine. It also hopefully cements that Tessa's not going to win the Knockouts title.
I know you like on the Tessa thing. I don't think like that's a real thing.
No, I don't either. That's why I keep saying it doesn't look like they're going to do it.
Okay.
It could be Indy, could be Xia Li, could be or Lane Lee as she is now. Xia Brookside was supposed to have a great year this year, and I don't know what happened, but things kind of got pulled back on her. So I don't know who it is, but a heel Kelani Jordan at least resets the knockouts division to a point where you can actually see more people going after the belt than not. So I give them that. It was kind of a clunky way to get there. She didn't do anything wrong, as others have pointed out in the chat. Like, she was being mistreated. She was being walked all over. So if this is her way of being like, I'm sick of getting walked all over, then I'm fine with that. Just took them a while to get there. So looking forward to this new Kelani Jordan. I think this is one of the times where it's like, yeah, you got to try it because you don't know what you got until you have it. But trying to force it on someone potentially like Sol Ruka or Azaria, who you have as a babyface now and you hope would be a dominant heel for your division, to me, that's perplexing. If you're going to turn Sol Ruka, for example, you don't need to. You can just have a total over white meat babyface who maybe one day turns heel, but for now, like this, you strike with a hot hand. So yeah. I go back to Roxanne Perez too, where she has found herself as a heel when she was very much the white meat babyface for a long time.
I'm hoping that because they've turned Kelani here, they won't feel the need to turn Sol. Like, if they want to turn Zarya, that would make some sense because Zarya, she's like a fine babyface, but she's not super popular, super over. You can see her as more of a monster type heel. Sol is very natural babyface, very likable, much like Kelani was. And so to do kind of two similar, like the turning of two similar characters just to make them heel doesn't make a ton of sense. So hopefully with Kelani turning, that means Sol will not be turning.
They're going to do it anyway. Ha ha ha.
I mean, they might. It wouldn't surprise me. I hope they don't.
They're going to team up together, Kelani and heel Sol, and they're going to win the women's tag titles. They're going to beat the Allies of Convenience or something. I don't know. That's fine. Anyway, there wasn't much. NXT had a lot going on, but honestly, those were the main things that came out of it. I'm sure other people are going to bring up, other segments that they saw, but for me, it was definitely the main event. And they had Tatum Paxley come out and do the spin the wheel, make a deal, because they were like, there were no wheels. They listened. I don't know how, but NXT listened to Alex and Kate, and they heard the whole there were no spin the wheel, make a deal, and now I'm upset. So they were like, all right, fan service this. So they had Tatum Paxley just produce the wheel, and on the wheel it was a bunch of women from all over WWE's world, Evolve, NXT, LFG. There were some random names on there, and Tatum ended up getting Lola Vice as her opponent. So they did that match, and I'll let you guess who won the match, Jeremy, between Lola Vice and Tatum Paxley.
Lola Vice.
Wrong. It was nobody, because Fatal Influence showed up and set up a 6-man or 6-woman tag for next week.
Oh, okay.
Yes. So Tatum Paxley, Izzy Dame, and Lola Vice are going to team up against Fatal Influence.
All right.
It's a fantastic team. I got to see that happen. But yeah, there you go. Everyone's behind Tatum. Again, organically over this character. You got to run with that. And I think putting her with this group, the culling, is just like, you got to get out of it quick, because Tatum deserves an opportunity to build from this.
I think they are getting out of it pretty quickly, right? Like, I don't feel like
people are assuming they will.
Yeah, it doesn't feel like they're gonna be. It doesn't feel like they're gonna be long for each other. It feels like the calling's gonna turn sooner rather than later. So
one of the things they did was Izzy's name was not on the wheel, and they pointed it out. Sean Spears points it out. Says, Izzy, your name's not on here. And Tatum's like, we're best friends. We're never fighting. And so, yes, it does feel like you said they're going to do this. Are you kidding me? We're best friends. I'd fight you in an instant.
All right. Also,
who am I kidding? I couldn't fight you. I don't like fighting people. I'm not a fighter. I'm a lover, Jeremy. I won those Olympic Games.
All right.
6 minutes.
What? 6 minutes?
6 minutes. That's all you need. None of this 45-minute stuff. It's all acting.
Oh, yeah. It's 45 minutes is just. gotta. Once you got kids, you'll understand everybody. You gotta just
take it where you get it.
Yeah, you gotta get it in to get it in. You can't be
and out and in and out.
Yeah.
And in.
Can't be
but
just,
not too long.
Can't be trying to take your sweet time out here. Kids will interrupt. Can you open this Go-Gurt for me? Like, come on. You're 25 years old. You can open your own damn Go-Gurt.
Pay the rent, and then I'll open it. Just throw money all over the bed here. And they're like, damn it. Call my bluff. Here's your Go-Gurt, stupid kid. Go away. Your mom and I are busy. What are you doing? Don't ask.
I'm always worried about that. I don't know how worried I am. But
you got a lock on your door?
Well, yeah.
There you go. Engage the lock.
But I'll like walk out and hair will be messed up. Kids like making food. Like, why's your hair messed up?
Get a broom.
Like,
Not a broom. Get a
broom.
Comb. I don't know why I said a broom. Get a comb. Or a brush or something.
Nah. It was like, why is your hair messed up? Like, oh, slept wrong. Oh, yeah. It was
Why are you walking like that?
Well, you see, the shorty needed to suck the dick.
Say no more. Did you? Yeah, it's exactly this. It's exactly this. You people are the worst. Oh God!
I just got a very not mad text message or anything, a very informative text message that I did not realize.
Someone's watching?
I don't think so, because that wouldn't be good. But I thought all the kids were at school, and all the kids are not at school.
Oh no! You gotta do head counts before you go on the air nowadays. 7, 8.
I'm trying to count on head, you know.
Yet you keep going. Good on you.
I don't know how my wife tolerates me. Like,
neither do I.
I would have like divorced me so long ago. You know, like,
let's not go that hard. But me, yeah, I get it.
I would have just been like this dude, just get away from me. And I wouldn't blame her, but yeah, checks out, makes sense.
Oh my gosh. Anyway, what else do we have to talk about?
Oh, who cares? It's nothing.
Dynamite's tonight.
Is it a 5-hour show? I feel like this is a long show.
It's a regular show. It's the week of what do you call it? The week of Full Gear is a 3-hour show. They didn't do anything about Blood and Guts. Blood and Guts is still a regular 2-hour show allegedly. But yeah, that'll be that. No, this is a regular Dynamite. It's Fright Night Dynamite, and then the week after that is God knows what, the 5th, and then it's Blood and Guts.
Oh.
And then the 19th is a 2-hour Dynamite or 3-hour Dynamite, and then they do the whole extra hours and stuff.
This is actually very good. I start yelling this at the top of the show. Are any fucking kids home today?
Good Lord. That's why every single video is labeled not for kids.
I think the kid will like watch my review of the Playboy Cardi concert and then like turn it off immediately after. Because then we start talking about stuff that people need to hear.
Turn it off.
He's gonna watch the part where his mom walks in the room and I'm like, hey.
Jesus. Sorry, hey, you want to go?
Yeah.
You look good. Yeah, that's going to be a thing.
My wife saw it. Yeah, what do you want me to say?
AW. We can get out of here early for a change if we want.
Because I have other plans. Well, the kid's still home. We can go late. It's fine. I can't do anything right now.
You can. Just lock the door. Good God. What are you doing? What are we doing here? Go take a nap after the show.
I got work to do. I'm behind from missing yesterday, so I got too much stuff to do, unfortunately.
Jesus.
No, there's a collision taping tonight, so maybe that's why it feels like it's a longer show. I think Luis is going to this show. Shout out to Luis, that's why I got to cover the show tonight, because Luis is not doing his duties. So he's forcing it on me.
That sounds like a you problem, pal.
Yeah. I've just got stuff to do.
That's fine. It's Friday Night Dynamite tonight, and Collision is later on. That's true. So get excited for this, because what are we doing? The Don Callis Family Summit. They're gonna summit each other. What do you want from my life?
Maybe they can. Don Callis will institute the fuck Olympics with all these people. You got so many people on here. Let's do a real competition here with Don Callis family. That's what we need.
Good Lord.
Is Luis injured? What happened to Luis?
No. The gimmick is that he's a hologram.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, Luis is hologram because you never seen him in the same room.
Oh, all right.
People think that's
well. That's why he's at Dynamite. He's taking in the show. He's got El Clon with him.
El Clon, who's also allegedly injured, so that's great.
Is he hurt too?
I think that was the report, was that they both are injured. I don't think El Clon's had a match. I don't think Clone's had a match since he came in.
Yeah, I don't think so either. Actually,
he's just been coming in and then doing the weird fucking lights thing.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I don't think he has a match.
He hasn't wrestled. No, he hasn't. Rez hasn't wrestled since August.
Oh, well, best wishes to him.
Amazing. What a snake bite. Anyway, a trick or treat tornado tag. Wheeler Yuta and Daniel Garcia team up against Darby Allin and Orange Cassidy.
Oh. All right, that's a fun match. That'll be good. I hope they got like pumpkins and they throw like candy at each other. That'd just be funny. All right, I like this match. It's a good match.
Darby Allin walks in asking for kids to give him candy. Hey,
Darby Allin. Maybe Darby Allin will have maybe he'll have a Molotov cocktail and he'll actually use it this time.
He doesn't know how. He'll never use it.
Where are they? They're in Texas, right? I feel like
they're in Edinburgh, Texas.
Okay, so can they do like fire in Texas? Or
they don't give a shit in Texas. That's why AEW spent most of 2021 in Texas when they left. When they went back on tour, they're like, "Who has no policies with COVID?" Oh, Texas, let's go.
I thought you were gonna say who has no policies with Coke.
Well, there's that too. But that's
okay,
not
sure.
Yeah. Ted Cruz out here being like, "Man." Anyway, Darby Allin, Orange Cassidy, Death Riders, trick or treat. That should be fun. Moxley and Kyle O'Reilly too, because John Moxley got himself DQ'd last week, so we got to run it back. It's just him, Moose. Day one Mox.
I like this match. This should be good. I think O'Reilly's gonna win.
Yeah.
Yeah, I kind of think they'll have O'Reilly win this match, or maybe they'll copy. People get mad at me now, or they'll copy the Becky Lynch and Maxine Dupree storyline, and Moxley will get counted out. Since he got himself DQ'd last week, now they'll count out this week, and then Tony Khan will talk to Kyle O'Reilly. He's like, "You have earned another shot at John Moxley. Like, when do you want this match?" And Kyle O'Reilly's like, "I need to make sure I can beat him.
I need to talk to my trainer." And Tomohiro Ishii comes in and is like, "You're ready to lose this match."
Like, all right, whenever you want this match, Kyle, we will make sure you get this match. Thank you for being one of the great wrestlers in AEW.
Where wrestlers work. John Moxley, meanwhile, everyone's going to start calling him John Hogan. Have we done this yet? Have we done Hogan Moxley yet? It's time to start that rhetoric. It's back, baby. The women's tag team titles are in the quarterfinal. Sisters of Sin take on Hayter and Aminata. This should be good stuff.
I'm looking forward to this match. I don't remember who I picked. It doesn't really matter. I think I picked Hayter and Aminata because I like their finish, and they should just win all their matches because
Aminator
rules.
That's the name of my team. I'm a hater. Okay. Aminator.
Hey, your nickname is I'm a hater, especially when it comes to talking about AEW.
Hater Aminata. Aminata hater.
No, you are a hater. I'm a hater.
Aminator. That's true. For the Friday Night 4-way fight, the winner faces Brodito at Full Gear, FTR, who are losers, the Young Bucks, who are losers, Jet Speed, who are kind of losers, and Jurassic Express, who are on a 2-match win streak.
I hope Jurassic Express wins, so we can all jack off together. I hope they win. I don't know if they will.
Four-way jack off with all that money.
Man, you imagine. I kind of think FTR is going to win, though. I think they're going to do FTR and Brodito. That's my final prediction.
Okay.
Yeah.
I could see them doing Jurassic Express. And then doing one more.
I mean, I hope it's Jurassic Express, but I'm going with FTR.
I feel like Jet Speed Brodito would also be a really good match.
Yeah, I don't think that doesn't scream pay-per-view match to me.
To Tony, it does. So that's the whole thing. Because
maybe
he's after people who go nuts.
Yeah, but you can accomplish that with any of these guys, though. That's the thing. Is like
fair.
It all kind of works with these guys. So, I think it's gonna be FTR. Because they just did the Bucks match, Bucks and Brodito. So I don't think it's them. They did do that match recently, right? I was there. That was part of the tournament, but that wasn't like super recent. That was a couple months ago. But I feel like they just did it recently.
I mean, it was the match that eventually got Brodito the tag titles.
Haven't they done it like 2 weeks ago or something? Or am I thinking of something else?
I don't think they've done Brodito FTR.
No, FTR. No, not that match. They did Brodito and Young Bucks pretty recently, right?
I don't know. I don't think they have.
Oh, yeah. Maybe the last time was when it was there. Yeah, that was August. Yeah, I was there. That's what I was saying. But that was a couple months ago. For some reason, I thought it was more recent than that. But I think I'm thinking of the 6-man where it was Brodito and Kenny against Bucks and Josh. I just grouped all that together. So I think that's what I'm thinking of. So that's my bad.
The residency where every show was an 8-man, 6-man all-star tag.
Yeah. Because I knew they were in the ring together recently. I just misremembered of the alignment of everything. For some reason, I thought it was a tag match, but it wasn't. It was a 6-man. So that's my fault, everybody. My memory sucks. So I still think it's going to be FTR and Brodito, though. Final answer.
I'm going to go with Jurassic Express, mostly because of, honestly, like some people are hating early, but like when you look at it, yeah, FTR are perennially contenders, but they have been losing. The Young Bucks are losers, and Jet Speed. They're not, like you said, they're not the pay-per-view worthy match. Jurassic Express, there's a little more meat on the bone to do a match of Full Gear. And also, Jack Perry's been showing out since his return back to the ring. So I personally would like to see that, but I guess we'll see what the 4-way does tonight.
Yeah, I would like to see it as well because Jack Perry rules, and that's my guy. But it feels like there's just more there with Brodito and FTR.
Yeah, well, we'll find out soon. It is. I mean, it would be the babyface versus heel match, which is what you should try to book when you can.
Yeah, that's kind of why I'm leaning towards it a little bit as well. I think they're gonna do a Bucks and Jurassic Express rematch. They're just gonna, add some.
Oh, they're gonna be $1 million. They're gonna do $1 million match.
Oh, $1 million match. Okay, yeah, like a $1 million like street fight,
or like you something. Put up all of the money you've already won, and you also and Tony also has to put up an amount of money that we get to $1 million. So we're not setting the precedent that Tony's giving $1 million, but we're getting that Tony puts up another 500,000, and then Jurassic Express has to put up their winnings for the last 2 matches that they've had.
They should do vignettes where it's like the Bucks are walking and it's just their feet, and Tony is walking and it's just his feet, and Jack Perry is driving his bus but it's just the tires, and Luchasaurus is walking but it's just like his dinosaur tail. That's all you see. And then they're sitting around the table and Tony is like, when the chips are down. He's going to do like a fake voice for all of this. Because when the chips are down and you need people to step up and get to the winnings and hit the lottery, you have to go full gear. And it's going to be $1 million match between the Young Bucks and Jurassic Express. That's it. That's the whole thing.
I like this better. When the chips are down, time cock.
That's the whole bit in there.
Yeah, just put sacks of money on a pole. That's all you need to do.
Oh, we do need a good on the pole match. You could do like a ladder match with that. Yeah, that's what
just a
the Hardys
sack of money. Yeah.
The Hardys and Edge and Christian did, because
that's the Terry Invitational Tournament. That's what it was.
Yeah,
that's right. 99, baby.
Yeah,
be perfect.
And then maybe they can pay homage to Jeff Hardy, and like you get the side, and then you fall off of the ladder.
Yeah,
that's how you won every ladder match in No Mercy. That was the animation when you won the ladder match, is you just fell like Jeff Hardy.
They were so excited for that. Yeah. Did you? Okay, so hold on. I got to go. So speaking of Jeff Hardy, so I was listening to that Talk is Jericho where they did the Hardys and the Dudleys talking to Jericho. And it was. But at one point, Jeff pointed out that the idea he wanted to do the ladder falling from the sky so that he could climb it to get the tag titles. He pitched that in WWE, and everyone in WWE was like, no, that doesn't make sense. Like, where would the ladder come from? Where does it? And meanwhile, where does he do it? He does it in TNA. He does it at Slammiversary in the table match, in the whatever the tag match was. Whenever they did a ladder match. There you go. TNA once again.
I think WWE was wrong for that. Like, of course, though. Like, that doesn't make sense. Like,
it doesn't.
How? Why doesn't it?
Where does the ladder come from?
The rafters.
Who unfurled it?
Jeff Hardy's friend.
Why is Jeff Hardy's friend up in the rafters when they don't work for the company?
To unfurl the ladder.
But how can he get up there when he doesn't work for the company or the arena?
He gets up there. He's Jeff Hardy's friend. He's got all access.
They should probably arrest that friend because he's doing illegal things up in the top.
No, Jeff
died.
Tipped him off. Jeff was like, look, I got this ladder that I want to come down. I need my friend up here. And they're like, all right, yeah, sure. I don't question things when it comes to Jeff Hardy. Like, what are we doing trying to like, why is this it's Jeff Hardy. Why is anything with Jeff Hardy? You just accept it and be like, yeah, that makes sense.
That's not how this works.
It is how it works. It's Jeff Hardy.
That's not how this works. Yeah, it's just like who raised the title from Stone Cold. It was equally bad. I'm here to make wrestling make sense.
But they did. Remember, it was like Boss Man. They explained that whole thing. It was a terrible explanation, but like that was the explanation.
But they tried. Boy, did they try. Anyway, speaking of trying,
Jeff Hardy. It's Jeff Hardy.
No.
What are we doing here?
No, it was awful.
Nah, that was clever. I like that. I like that bit.
It was not clever.
Sure it was.
Should have flown in Vanguard 1 to drop the stupid ladder. Find a way to make it make sense. That's all you need to do.
It did make sense.
I would
Jeff
love
Hardy's got Jeff Hardy's got friends in high places.
I mean, he's high most of the time in places. That's true.
Where the whiskey drowns and the beer chases.
Jesus Christ.
His ladder's away. He'll be okay.
Because he got some friends in low places.
He's not big on social graces.
It all needs to make sense. Make wrestling make sense.
Slip on down to the Oasis.
Anyway, speaking of things that don't make sense, Fright Night 4-way fight. Winner faces Hangman Adam Page Full Gear. Bobby Lashley coming off a loss. Ricochet.
Is he?
Technically the pay-per-view. Oh no, they won, and then didn't they lose to GOA the week before? So okay, they're coming off a win.
Yeah,
He hasn't
they won.
won a singles match in a while because he hasn't done much singles stuff.
Well, technically they lost the trios match, so
That's right, because so there you go. Coming off a loss. Look at it. Hold on, I'll pull up Bobby Lashley real quick, just so I get
they lost the trios match last week, so I guess technically they lost their last match.
Ricochet, also a big old loser. Mimosa Joe coming off of a loss in the world title match, also world trios champion, and Hook, who won a singular match in 2025 to
That's
get.
not true.
Do you want to go back and look?
Yeah, Hook's been winning in 2025.
Singles matches.
He's won tag matches. If we're gonna say that
we're talking singles, Bobby Lashley
no.
beat Toa Leona at September to Remember.
Okay.
Bobby Lashley is technically undefeated in AEW.
You are also incorrect because Hook beat Max Caster in March 2025.
Okay,
singles
he's
match.
got two singles match wins.
You are also incorrect because Hook beat Christian Cage by DQ in January 2025.
Stop it.
Still a win. What are you doing with all these technicalities? Oh, Bobby Lashley coming off of a loss. That was a trios match. But then Hook, who's won tag matches, why doesn't his victories count in the tag match wins?
So Bobby Lashley, who hasn't had a singles match in over a month at this point, is getting the shot.
Okay.
Yeah.
When was the last time Ricochet won a match? Like a singles
That
match?
is also a valid point. Let's take a look at Ricochet.
I feel like Ricochet is the most egregious person here. Although he beat like MVP or he beat Shelton in a singles match, I'm pretty sure. Yeah, he beat Shelton a month ago.
A month ago.
I do
on that same episode of Dynamite. I don't know, it was a week later.
Ricochet's actually won a few singles matches. He beat Ace Austin, he beat Juice Robinson. All right, I'm fine with Ricochet in this match.
Okay.
Even though they lost at the pay-per-view. I'm fine with all these people in this match, honestly. Like Samoa Joe's the biggest. Like, what's he doing? He just lost his title match.
The only reason he's getting is because Hangman Page was like, I'll fight you when I want to fight you.
I mean, I assume Joe wins. I think it'd be funnier if like Bobby Lashley wins.
Joe's gonna punk out Hook.
And it kind of feels like Ricochet's taking this loss.
You'd think so.
Yeah, I think Ricochet's taking this loss. I don't think they're pinning Lashley.
No,
Hook,
not happen.
Yeah, Hook. I don't know. Like maybe Joe beating Hook definitely makes sense. It does. And then they'll be like, that's the story. Like we're just wrapping that up, and Hook and the Ops was never a thing that we were really gonna do, even though we should have done more with that. It could be Hook who takes this. Hook losing to Joe makes the most sense. I feel like it's just gonna be Ricochet though.
What if Hook wins and it's Hook versus Hangman Page?
I mean that's cool. I like Hook. I mean he doesn't have like the strongest case, but I like Hook.
Okay. That's Dynamite.
That should be a good show. There's a lot of wrestling.
And then Collision will happen afterwards.
Yeah, it's not live though.
No, they're taping it. Mercedes is going to put our CMLL Women's Championship up against Olympia. That is the only announced match for Dynamite.
Yeah, though, and the tag team match that Joel thinks is a singles match.
You mean the singles match between Miranda Alizé and Ty-Mello?
Yeah, sure.
All right,
sure.
Be fun. All right, let's go home early today.
Read the Chelsea Green select teaser, please, or select story, please.
1 second. Sorry, it's got a very funny message. I'll tell you afterwards.
Okay.
Chelsea Green will be in WWE for years to come. Recently, Fightful Select reported that Chelsea Green had signed a new WWE contract. We've learned additional details on how long the deal is and when it got done. Fightful had started inquiring about her status, as originally, Chelsea had signed a 3-year deal in late 2022 that would have been up in late 2025. However, WWE approached Chelsea Green well before the contract expired, and the two sides worked out a new deal in January. WWE sources confirmed that the new contract is for 5 years, extending her deal all the way up to 2030. Green had been a fixture in the United States title division after winning the championship but has also been working on the NXT brand. Chelsea Green sticking around with WWE, and I think that is wonderful news because she has been a breath of fresh air on several levels for WWE.
They clearly have a lot invested in her as well. She's not only on SmackDown most weeks in some capacity, she's now on NXT. She's working AAA as well. So it's good for Chelsea. And you know, if anybody has earned it, she certainly has since coming back, because she has found a way to make herself stand out and make herself valuable. So good on Chelsea Green. I think Chelsea Green is fantastic, and glad she got a big new deal to support Matt Cardona and his toy buying habits.
Making a new toy room, and there should be a shrine to Chelsea Green in it for
I mean, there might be
all that money. There should be. With every title belt she'll ever win and every look she's ever had, there should be a Chelsea goat wall in that toy room.
Yeah, I don't disagree with any of that.
Good for her. Get your money.
Yeah.
And then don't be afraid to look like an idiot on TV, showing ass, as she would say.
I mean, she said it, and you know, people were like, "Oh, how could you say that about yourself? Like, she wants to be female Miz." And it's like, well, the Miz is at a job for like 2 decades, gets paid really well, doesn't even have, like, I don't want to say he doesn't work hard, but doesn't wrestle a ton, you know, protects himself in that manner where he's not taking bumps every week, everything. Has his own ventures with golf and doing different podcasts and all this stuff. Like, we should all aspire to be the Miz, honestly. Stay employed for 2 decades, making good money, kind of doing what you want and preserving things. Yeah, sounds good to me.
Made himself undeniable and trustworthy. Why wouldn't you want to keep that around?
Yeah.
The only thing they didn't do was give him his own WWE television show about pranking people.
Not yet. I mean, I guess they did.
There's still tomorrow.
What is tomorrow?
Thursday, allegedly.
Oh, that's unfortunate.
Where you and SB3 will be back to talk about AEW Dynamite and whatever else happens between now and then. Probably spoil Collision too.
Oh, no, that's Friday. Spoil it on Friday.
Right. That's true, because we won't have much to talk about on Friday, because once again, TNA is not live. They are not doing anything other than the Hardy Halloween party, which, by the way, they are now promoting, hey, if you buy our annual subscription, we'll give you the extended cut. I'm like, the extended cut of what? Of the clip show you're about to show us? What is this? What do you mean the extended cut? Gosh.
Wait, hold on. So if you buy like a TNA Plus subscription, you get more of like this Hardy nonsense?
Yeah, you get more of this Hardy Halloween event. Oh, by the way, excluded in Canada because, you know, the Rogers deal.
They hate Canadians.
They hate Canadians. Everyone's like, oh, don't blame us, blame Canada. And I was like, listen, y'all do that enough. I don't care, because I wouldn't be watching anyway. Just ridiculous. Go watch the Hardy party on Thursday. Oh, I'm not doing that. Getting messages from Cresta being like, "Hey, can I do the post show on Thursday?" And I'm like, "What post show? It's still clip show until the 13th of November." She's like, "Oh,
do the clip show."
No, I shouldn't. This company buries themselves. They don't need me on a post show doing it for them.
Oh, okay, fair.
Just ridiculous. Anyway, what did we learn today, Jeremy?
We didn't. No, it's not. What did we learn today? That's Dan Patrick's bit. I don't want to steal Dan Patrick's
Start
bit.
stealing bits, Jeremy.
I remix the bit. Joel, what did we accomplish today?
A whole lot of fucking.
It's very true. We successfully booked the fuck Olympics, and I reviewed a Playboy Cardi concert, and we talked limited professional wrestling. Although we did have a very good idea with LA Knight his voice being trapped in Mountain Dew pitch black, and he has to go to the Wyatt sticks to get it back.
That will definitely be one of the clips. We should have a show where Joel explains where Crest has been since TNA went dark, and to pull up a whole lore just for that. But I'm not, because Jeremy and SB3 are back tomorrow. I'm going to take the day off tomorrow. There you go. Oh, look at that. They just TNA just posted an extended version of A Very Hearty Halloween is now streaming exclusively on TNA Plus for our VIP annual subscribers. It's almost as if they heard me make fun of it and decided to double down.
So you can just get it early, so you don't have to watch the show at all tomorrow?
I guess, as long as you're not in Canada, because you ain't watching it there.
Oh, you don't have a TNA Plus subscription, do you?
No, there's no use for it for me.
Oh.
Because it used to be when they weren't airing in Canada, I could watch it on TNA Plus, and then I could get the specials and everything. Now, the specials, it's like every month they give you a free code, and I didn't say this out loud. Nobody tell anyone. Be quiet. They don't block the signups from using the free month code.
Uh-huh.
So every month I could just use the stupid code and get a free month. So there you go. And then so I don't need to get the TNA VIP whatever Super Plus, because like the pay-per-views, I just watch them on Triller because I can pause and play, and it's a lot easier, and Triller will give us a code for it. So like, why should I have TNA Plus?
To support the company, obviously.
No, they don't. Where have they been? They're supporting me for the last month. I am making $0 on the content they are not putting out. So screw them. No, I'm not supporting them. Wow. The code is always whatever show is, and then 25. So like Victory Road 25, or the next one's going to be Turning Point. It's probably going to be T Point 25 or Turning Point 25 or Turning 25.
Point.
They got to change the name from that stupid show. Turning Point is not the show name that I would keep at this point.
T Point 25.
TP is pretty much more like it. Anyway, anything else to put over? Anything else to plug?
No, I'm going to bed.
Good. So am I. I'm done. For Jeremy Lambert, you know who I am. You know who he is, because I just said his name. Ladies and gentlemen, friends beyond the binary, leave a thumbs up on this, and we'll see you in the next one.